Okay, we are back, everybody. Round two. Mike's turned up, so hopefully you can hear everybody better. Seventh level, hopefully, is no longer Darth Vader.
No, 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 no. Not at all.
I do like that mic. It sounds good, though. I can't lie.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm
What, what,
very
kind,
happy with it.
what kind of mic was it again?
A HyperX Quadcast.
Let me look this shit up.
Sounds
I
nice
got it
and
on
crispy.
sale at Amazon.
HyperX Quadcast.
Yes. $99.95 it was.
Huh.
Indeed.
Seems pretty
Sounds
cool.
nice and crispy.
It does.
All right.
It's got its own shock mount built into it, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Whew. Busy day, man.
How's everybody's day been?
Busy. Been gaming, unlike you frauds.
I'm almost done reach on Legendary.
I was working.
Working my ass. Well, that didn't
Sitting there
sound
streaming The Last of Us on Grounded, man. Almost done.
good. Remember when Trey tried to stream that? Or not The Last of Us, Uncharted.
Uncharted, yeah.
Oh my god.
that was
bad.
that was bad. That was bad.
Then you kept dying on the waterfall.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's bad.
I just realized something that the colors in the bracket were red, blue, and green. I thought that was from what representation they were, but it's not. That was just a coincidence.
The pirate ship graveyard was especially. Or no, that wasn't. Did he even make it that far? I can't remember.
I don't know. All I remember was he got hit by that two-piece by that guy in the jungle, and I had to make a video on that. I was dying. I was like, oh my god. But everybody, we are back for round two with the panel, 7th, Ryan the Professional, and the Great Exposure. You guys can introduce yourselves once again. Not all at once, guys. Come on.
I thought you wanted to order. What's up, guys? Big Cloud here. How you guys doing? Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the Crumb Side, this is your great exposer. This is round 2 of CSA 6. Let's get it on.
And I am your friendly neighborhood 7th, host of the 7th cast on YouTube channel 7th Level Reviews.
Darth 7th.
Needs to be a Troll of the Year award. That will go to Michael Does Life immediately.
He's
Dude, he will
always
get that.
he's all over what is that? Bad gamer takes or whatever.
Is he? Dude, you gotta
Yeah.
see his no, this shit had me crying. He was like, Capcom lied. Resident Evil 3 is not coming out. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's not what Nemesis looks like. No, he looks like this. I'm like, oh god.
If
Yeah.
he spent as much time fucking trying to fail troll on YouTube, spending that much time on his hygiene, he'd probably be a lot more successful in life.
He's probably one of those 4 guys that's dating that one chick.
Oh God.
You saw that?
Yeah. And that it's Pat looking bitch.
It looks
Oh,
like
God.
their mom. I was like, bro. Like, I read an article of it, and the person was like, let's not even call these people beta males. We're going well beyond. These are gamma males. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, and there was only one out of the 4 that looked like they were actually happy to be a part of that shitstorm.
You could definitely look at all 4 of those guys like, damn.
The rest of them just all
realize
looked like they were inwardly planning their suicides. I mean, it was.
they
it was
definitely
bad.
look like none of them could do any better. Like, yep, this is the best I can do.
Well, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Got the awards, Game Awards, but plus, you got dudes really championing paying over $600 if those specifications are true. So we got some.
Oh, it's
Shit
going
to talk
crazy.
about.
Before we get into this, has anybody been paying attention to the Jack Move saga?
Somewhat.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
God, what now?
So
I know he
there's,
saves one quick game if Sony
there-
does with Microsoft.
there's a rumor about Horizon coming to PC. I don't think it will, but stranger things have happened, especially because of Kojima and Death Stranding. The Decima engine has been ported to PC,
True,
But
and
Ja- but
and
Jack
Detroit
is
came
going
up-
that too. But Detroit wasn't made by. Is Detroit using
Sony. It was made by
Decima?
Quantic. It was made by
Quantic
Quantic.
Games.
But
Yeah,
does
David
that use the
Cage
Decima
and that
engine
group.
as well?
I don't
No,
think so.
no.
That's
Unreal, I thought.
proprietary.
Bottom line is, Jack feels like this is the first step that Sony could turn into Microsoft and lower the quality and compromise the brand and lower the brand value, which is a legitimate point. But what wasn't a legitimate point was him saying he's gonna quit gaming. PC gamers are terrorists.
Yeah,
PC
that's a bit
gamers
extreme.
are thieves. He's like PC gamers are threatening gays, like they're gonna ruin gaming.
That
They
I
don't
agree
buy
with.
any. They don't buy anything. They pirate everything. Oh my, yo, he had his best Kid Smooth moment.
Look, you know, sooner or later that Sony is going to have their current gen exclusives on PS Now anyway. So, as far as PC goes, so
Which he said he would not have
Yeah,
a
we know that's
problem
going to
with.
migrate over to PlayStation.
whether or not it's ever for sale on Steam or anything, it eventually a PC gamer is going to be able to get a PS Now account, and Horizon and all those will eventually be on there. I don't think they're going to be on their launch day like what Microsoft does, but they'll eventually get on there. So I don't understand what he's really getting so bitchy
He does.
about.
He doesn't want
It's
the
not
games
like I
there
didn't warn him
natively.
this shit was coming 10 years ago.
This is-
Fine, you got to see what happened on JTEX podcast. I was a guest on there. I had to break Post Up's legs.
Well, we can talk about that when we get there. You know, it's funny that Seven says 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was playing Xbox with Halo, Brodio, Hellhound, Fat Gamer. 10 years ago, Seventh predicted Skynet was coming. The end of gaming.
Oh, man. Gaming just.
But yeah,
I
Jack
don't know, man.
Jack
I don't
was getting out of pocket. But honestly, I really don't want Sony to put games natively on PC.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, in the case of Horizon Zero Dawn, let's say hypothetically they did it, if they actually put it on Steam, like around like late 2020, early 2021. By that point, that first game is not really going to have any market value for Sony anymore because the PS4 will be discontinued.
But this is true. But Jack does make a good point. Somebody said they're going to put Horizon on PC now, so when PS5 comes, people will buy the PS5 to get Horizon 2. And I'm like, no, that ain't working. You know, PC gamers will wait till the ends of the earth for the game. Case in point, if they'll wait for a Red Dead version, they'll wait forever for a PC version. Hell, even if the game is on PC on Epic Game Store, they'll still wait another year just to get it on Steam. PC gamers will
Jack's
wait
got,
you
nobody's
out.
arguing that Jack has a good point because he does have a good point. But again, right now, I don't see it like Microsoft. But I get where everybody might be afraid of because it could turn into it. It is getting there, but at the same time, it ain't the same thing. Sony's doing that shit where it's like it alternates where the games don't stay in PS Now. So like alternates, like it's randomized.
His
what they'll put
point
on
isn't exactly a bad take. It's his reaction that's just over the top and lunacy. I'll quit gaming and this, that, and the third.
Well, that gets the views in, son.
I get him though. I get Jack. Jack's cool. But I do get he means well. But let's be real here. 90% of y'all are gonna be on PC in the future.
Two million copies of Halo Master Chief Collection
But
sold.
even more important, BitCloud.
What's up?
You guessed it on JTEX podcast on purpose.
Oh shit!
Well, nobody put a gun to his
What
head
the
and made him
fuck?
go on.
Oh,
What the fuck?
No, he asked me. He asked me to come through. I jumped in. I was like, why not? Well, I was like, why not? Because he had Zaire on, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll jump in, whatever.
Oh,
And Zaire was in.
Christ.
But it got funny. It got fun. No, that wasn't even the funny part. So I was gonna continue. It got even funnier because D Batch got it.
Oh God.
So you're in for a clusterfuck of just hilarious shit. D Batch had me weak. D Batch was like, you motherfuckers don't know shit what you're talking about. None of you know what you're talking about. Sony's gonna put all their PS5 games, ready? All their PS5 games are gonna be on PS4 day one. And I'm like,
Good luck with that.
where?
He might have the worst takes ever when it comes to
I'm
technology.
like, what are you talking about? Now,
That
yes,
wouldn't even be a matter of scalability, though, because the PS5 has all those haptic sticks and haptic triggers.
We
So if
asked him
any
a
of those
basic question.
exclusives were, and you know the exclusives are going to dig heavy into those features as a gimmick, right? Just like the launch games for the PS4 did.
Not just
So
that though. We asked
They'd
him a
have to make
basic question.
PS4 specific versions of them to even work because the PS4 controller doesn't have any of that shit.
I
And
wonder.
That would
we have some
undercut. That
basic
would
questions.
completely undercut the PS5 entirely.
Yeah, and then we had to ask him a basic question: is the PS5 and Xbox Scarlet not using ray tracing?
They are. I thought.
PS4 cannot do ray tracing, nor can the Pro do ray tracing. Also, yes, his argument was they're using the same architecture, so they'll work. I'm like, no.
Well, I mean, you could play the game without ray
No.
tracing, and you could probably play the games without all these haptic controllers too, because it'll be able to be played on PC via a regular controller or mouse
Right.
and keyboard.
You said it was
Yeah.
D Batch that was saying this shit, right?
yeah, D-Batch. So when you
I
see
don't know what-
D-Batch,
I don't know why anybody's taking that fraud seriously when he got caught lying. Fuck,
About
talking about
Assassin's
developer told
Creed.
me.
dog. Here's the funny thing, though. This you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, Bond. Guess who killed them on the show? It wasn't even me. Guess who killed them?
Zaire.
Zaire killed them with one statement. Soon as he talked, he was like, PC dudes buy the best of the best of the best. And he was like, Zaire, he was like, aren't you a PC dude? He's like, yeah, I am a PC dude. I'm more of a PC dude than you frauds. Okay. What's the best high-end graphics card right now? The 2080 Ti. How come your ass ain't got one? He shut the he shut the hell up there. But it got even funny though when it came to just the whole thing about PlayStation 5 games being all on PS4. He's like, oh, so they're just going to skip 100 million. I'm like, it's not a matter of skipping 100 million. It's about building into a new one.
They've done it 3 times before on the
Yeah,
PS1,
and this isn't the first time.
on the PS2.
The only exclusive that they've ever provided a previous generation version for is MLB The Show.
Yep.
That's
Well,
it.
well, yeah.
Unless you have any fond memories of playing Final Fantasy X on the PS1. Oh, how about playing God of War 3 on the PS2? Didn't think so.
Exactly.
Yo, did anybody see that fucking David Jaffe was on fucking Zaire's channel in one of his live streams?
Yeah, that was a while
Yeah.
ago.
That was a while ago.
As if I needed any other reason to fucking hate David Jaffe.
Wow, what else did he do?
The dude is just a. First of all, he's a has-been. His best days are long behind him. Number 2, he's one of these motherfuckers that keeps talking about how entitled the gamers are because gamers bitch about everything. It's like, dude, if you don't sit your motherfucking ass
Yeah,
down
he
somewhere,
does do that a lot.
Yeah, one dude said if you have a problem with Game Pass, man, go blow a beaver. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong?
like
So
his
he's-
latest Twisted Metal game on PS3 was straight trash.
I don't know, man. Dude's just so into the service. No, I said this shit before. It's like everybody sounding like salesmen at the end of the day with this shit when it comes to this next gen Xbox.
Does
It's
he
like,
even
oh,
work
they're
for
hyping
Sony
up
anymore?
Scarlet.
No, he hasn't worked for Sony in years. And he's mainly primarily a YouTube personality now.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, they did have an indie game that he worked on a while back, but it didn't do very well.
Drawn to
And,
death.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've heard that's trash too.
And since Drawn to Death failed, he's mainly just been streaming on YouTube. And so anybody that's got a bigger audience than he does, he'll show up on their show.
Oh, that's.
I mean, I've had some decent conversations with him on Twitter, but yeah, he kind of goes anti-fan from time to time.
He has a podcast apparently, according to Ravenflow.
Dude's just a fucking clown, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know. Some people I just can't listen to. I can't listen.
Going back
Tomorrow's
to
gonna
Jack.
be hilarious. Exposed. I hope you're watching it tomorrow. Game Awards.
Oh my God!
Probably.
Tomorrow.
I haven't fucking watched the Game Awards like ever.
You're gonna watch this year because if a certain game wins,
Death
Bob will
Stranding.
tell you shit
Oh,
is
it's-
gonna go.
You know
left.
Death Stranding is going to win.
It goes left if it wins.
Everybody knows
That'll
that game's
fucking
gonna
put the
win.
final nail in this coffin that fucking Jeff Keighley has nothing to do with picking the nominees or picking who wins. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm just
I'll
waiting
play
for
that in a
Kojima.
second.
I'm just waiting for Kojima and Keely's wives to file for divorce.
Going back to Jack Move for a second, I just thought of something. If he ends up quitting gaming like he says he's going to, if certain things happen, that means he can dedicate his time to finding a job.
Oh God!
Wait, is it Thursday or is it tomorrow? Hold on. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, State of Play is tomorrow. Okay, I'm watching State of Play. But yeah,
That's like him and that's it. That he needs to be on this chart right now. He should have been on here.
He should have,
And I'll tell
but
you why,
he acted
because-
too late.
It's getting to the bottom of the barrel where he's borrowing pages from JTech. Anyone remember when JTech said that the PS3 was more powerful than a PC?
Yeah.
Or I
YouTube
quit
forever?
gaming.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
Borrowing fucking pages from JTech. That's as low as it gets.
And JTEX is arch enemy according to him.
If only he would have. If only Jack Move would have started spouting the shit like before the nomination process.
Yep. Smooth said some dumb crap this week too, but we'll get to Smooth when we get to the brackets.
What is with this show? Every time the show starts, somebody does some shit after the bracket.
Yep.
Oh, just wait till we get to Colt
Every
Eastwood.
time.
Just wait till we
Every
get to Colt
time.
Eastwood.
So let's start
I
out
think
with.
we do need some new blood in here, though, because
It'll happen. As soon as next gen consoles come out, you're gonna
I'm
see all
telling
the.
you. Listen,
You're
I'm
gonna see all
telling
the
you.
Fortnite Epic kids coming over, starting to make new videos.
oh
Bro,
god,
I'm telling you, you would have thrown a
New
monkey wrench in this shit,
generation.
which was Michael Does Life. You would have won the whole fucking thing.
I hope
Okay.
some of
Exposure
them are
doesn't believe me.
decent. I hope some of them are good enough to actually make me somewhat halfway consider coming out of retirement.
Yeah, but at that point, seventh, it's gonna. Your kid is 17. It's not. It's before the 17-year-old was Shokyo 10 years ago. Now, 10 years later, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Oh shit.
I'm in the same boat though.
Well, you're not wrong.
Hey, what the hell am I doing clowning some 16, 17-year-old kid?
Well, I had people telling me I was too old for it when I was doing it 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you weren't 10 years into the game then.
That's true.
It's like veterans of the game.
I'm almost 40. I don't give a fuck. I'll clown whoever.
No, we're
When
talking about being on YouTube for like that long though.
Oh.
Well, I turned
I mean-
45 this month.
Well, I mean, I came on the scene in 2013, so I'm not that far behind.
You
Give
missed
Bond-
you missed
I
the
would say
golden
Bond's
era
got
though.
another. I say Bond's got another 4 or 5 years left.
I mean,
Give or
I
take.
try-
July 2009, baby.
Yeah, I was August 2009. I hardly even make videos anymore.
So I'm telling you, when you gone, where this shit just stops.
Yep. Oh, the golden years of YouTube used to be the best though. Like the True Setting You Free,
Oh, it was so
the,
fun.
the
my
Digital
God.
Puppet, General G, General MLD.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's what
First
I'm
prize
saying.
winner, first
I'm-
person shooter player, maybe the best there is.
When
Who knows?
Rev and
We can see Halo
Dumars,
in chat, just Halo.
when Rev and Dumars were making skits, he had P-Bone. Who was that cute? The Cuban dude.
Oh, shit.
Damn, what the hell is that Cuban guy's name?
Nova?
No, that's another guy. Nova Phoenix when he had long hair.
I know the one you're thinking of, but I can't think of his name.
It's like
He was a
GTA
younger guy.
Cuban or something. Yeah. Yo, Nova Phoenix is what Zaire's trying to say videos were. Oh my god.
Don't forget Toke 64 and his cousin with the butter
Well,
knife.
Tokes came later, actually.
General G.
El Presidor, yeah,
Oh, man.
the Water Buffalo.
Oh, the mighty Hooge.
The Water Buffalo. Oh
And
my god.
Infinite Retro, who is indirectly responsible for causing us to all have to endure the horror that was Hooge.
I would say Zephyrnix, but after seeing this
Yep.
fool put, like legit have a video on when he's in a dress, I was like, okay, I'm done.
Glock Ninja, video game is a necessity to life.
What?
Yeah, he said that, man.
And I mean, Infinite Ret-
what's the Mr. Remember Mr. 100? Xbox is like a woman.
Oh, God.
Those guys still came later, though. I'm talking about the original people. Oh my god, the original.
Infinite Retro
YouTubers.
is still around too, but he's not the same person that he once was.
The
Shell of
puppet,
his
the
former
puppet
self.
setting you
What's
free.
up with
He's gone like severe anti SJW.
Yeah.
Mm,
the
What's
puppet
up with
set?
Fat Gamer? Does Fat Gamer do YouTube anymore?
I don't
not
know.
really.
No.
Nah.
The
It's
tr-
Every now and again, he'll show up on the best of both worlds, and that's it.
Could you imagine the truth setting you free in this new era of PC,
Oh.
of politically correctness? He'd be having a field day.
Mm.
Especially with an election year coming soon. Oh lord.
Well, yeah, you remember that's what killed his channel was he tried to go all pure political commentary, and nobody watched it.
Nope.
And so then he tried to go back to gaming, and he'd killed all of his subs.
I used to like one of my favorite channels was X and Bot.
Oh man, yeah,
Those
that
guys
cartoon was hilarious.
Those guys were hilarious.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the guy that ran that channel, but he was pretty funny.
Yeah. Samuel.
Good stuff.
It literally started with Zephyrnix, Samuel to Geek, and El Presidor. I will give Zephyrnix that. Those are the three people that started making videos. Samuel the Geek was making videos, El Presidor was making fun of them, and then Zephyrnix just threw himself in there. But I guess in a weird way, it was a spin-off of Chad Warden.
Oh, yeah.
Chad Warden, yeah.
The
Listen.
PS triple.
Yeah.
Trey for life.
Yes, triple.
Damn, we're about to see the.
Yeah.
Mario ain't got his papers. You ain't gonna fool me. That dude's Mexican.
This is Chad Wooden.
Damn, we're
That
about
was
to.
the greatest troll ever.
We're about
Yes.
to be up to the PS quintuple.
Damn. I just remember.
PS
I remember Fringy. You remember Fringy?
Yeah, he's still around.
Yep.
I haven't seen him in the.
Isn't he a PC gaming socialist now, pretty much?
Yep.
Oh,
Treasy's still around too, at least on Twitter.
Oh yeah, remember Treasy, Wipeout.
Oh yeah, Wipeout.
There were a
yeah.
lot of good Sony guys back in the day.
Yep, they sure were.
What about
There's
such
still
a
some
game?
good Sony guys now. There's just not anyone on the Xbox side worth a shit.
What happened to Arbiter 365?
he's
He's
still
a-
around.
he's a
He's actually
race-
in a Facebook group that I'm a part of.
Did he get exposed for being like a massive racist or something? Black
Didn't you?
Blackie-
I think he.
Blackie
He's
Lebowski like called his military base or something, or his job or something.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
because he made a counter video to fucking Blackie Lebowski showing how convenient, air quotes, that the fucking Connect was, and Blackie got so ass hurt that he filed a DMCA, and then Arbiter counterclaimed, and Blackie used the fucking information in the counterclaim to call his job, which was the military.
That was wild.
Damn.
I
course,
forgot.
I'll never
I
forget
forgot
the-
Blackie Lebowski's real name, but I wonder what that dude is up to now.
Sean.
oh,
Sean
we don't need to say it
Edmund.
right now. We can look it up later.
I'll never forget that fucking video though, Exposure.
Mhm.
Black on white
Like-
violence up in these YouTube streets.
Yo,
As
he
soon
might.
as that fucking as soon as this dude unboxed that jacket, you knew all hell was about to break loose. When he
You mean the video I made that pretty much led to the death of his channel? and his
yeah, where
entire
the
YouTube
fucking that
presence?
Jack he said, I got this in the military. It's like, oh hey honey, oh hi. No, you didn't even say hi honey. You was like, hi, not girlfriend. She's like, what?
non-existent girlfriend.
Non-existent
I
girlfriend.
would like.
because he claimed that I didn't have a girlfriend, I'm a virgin, etc., etc.
Well, let's not forget when me and Dark Cloud trolled MVP into prison.
Oh my god, that,
Oh,
that was
no.
bad.
Whatever happened to our good old buddy FAG Fatal Prophet?
I don't know where he's at. I would like to see Blackie
Well,
Lebowski and Tokes locked in a room.
Oh God!
Oh.
See what
Is,
would happen. Or put them
what's
in a
that?
cage. We should get to these first round matchups though real quick.
Yeah, we hurry up.
Yeah, let's knock him out. That's it.
First round matchup, J Tech took that. I don't think there's any surprise there.
Squash.
Do you have the,
Not
do you have
surprising
the-
in the
Do you have the
slightest.
scores up, Exposure?
Yeah, let me go in the DMs here. Give me 1 second.
Just post it in the Discord. He can pop it up.
No, you can read them all because I don't want to mess with my screen.
Cancel pre-order got
Oh.
42 votes. Best Buy Stalker 8.
Jesus.
I'm surprised fucking Tim Dog got any votes at all. To be
Those are
honest,
some legacy votes right there.
pretty much.
And we probably all knew Alex was going to beat Pat the NES Punk. Or was that
Yeah.
even close?
That was actually a fairly close matchup. That one was Pat got 22 and Alex got 29.
Damn. I'm assuming Dealer smashed K Mega.
That is correct. Toxic Snitch 29, El Mega 22.
I'm surprised Smooth lost, especially after that performance on Weapon Wheel.
That one
I
was
told
close
you that
too,
was going to
though.
happen.
That one was close too. Kid Smooth won my heart 22. He bought Racist 26.
And the crazy thing is, Smooth be talking all this crap about nobody wants to see him in Xbox games and everything. The second I want to play him in Halo, he says he doesn't want to play Halo on PC. I'm like, just plug in a controller. I'll play on controller too. He's like, I don't want to. He's like, I got to clear space on my PC. I'm like, bro, you have a 980 Ti. The game is like 10 gigs or 40 gigs, depending on if you buy the collection or Reach. I'm like, why can't you play? He's like, I don't have any space. I'm like, what do you have? Like, you don't play games on it, so what is on your PC taking up space? What do you got?
Sounds like quacking to me.
You got a lot of porn. You got a lot of videos. You got a lot of. You got how much music? What do you have? Like 24K JPEGs at
Sounds like he's
24K
quacking
resolution.
like a duck.
Pretty much. And then he says he'll just never support playing a Microsoft game on a PC.
Oh, boo hole. Somebody's ass hurt.
Yeah, but remember, he was real quick to want to support Game Pass when it was on Switch, when he thought it was coming to Switch.
Moving them goalposts, ladies and gentlemen.
Yup.
That's what corporate slaves do best.
So he said that he shouldn't have to play it on PC. I should go out and buy an Xbox, buy Xbox Live or a 1-day pass to Xbox Live, and then go buy Microsoft Game Pass and or the Master Chief Collection of play. I'm like, bro,
How about get fucked?
just sign into your Xbox Live because you already have Game Pass, and download the Master Chief Collection to your PC, and we can play in like 20 minutes.
Jesus.
Instead of me spending all that money and going through all these hoops like you wanted, like Zaire wanted me to do, where he's saying buy 5 Xbox gift cards, and I'll show you my PC.
Yeah, that does sound like some Zaire shit.
It
doesn't it?
does. It definitely does.
You got to give old Smooth the old Zephyrnix treatment.
Oh God.
Accept that challenge.
Oh, I will give.
Accept that motherfucking challenge.
I will give Zephyrnix credit. That was pretty funny when he was doing that. But yeah, Hebot definitely trounced him. Furtanga versus Mario Sniper. Even though I think Mario Sniper probably should have won, Furtanga probably killed him in a landslide.
This is probably, yes, this is by far the most ugly squash in round 1. For Tanga, hashtag Peasants 44. Mario Sniper, hashtag Pirate 4.
Jesus.
Didn't he tweet this week that he might be quitting YouTube?
Oh,
Yes,
came,
he did.
He
Yes,
came
he
back
did.
after listening to Jack Moo's video and his rant. He said,
God damn it.
He said every time I try to leave, somebody says something stupid, and I have to come back.
Man,
Fuck.
fucking Smooth just ruins everything. You
No,
know what?
that was Jack, not Smooth.
Oh, it was Jack. Sorry, my bad. I
But hey.
thought you said Smooth's rant.
Priorities in life, people. Priorities.
I guess that means we might get his generic brand Salt MD version of the CSAs after all.
Maybe. Maybe. Shadow Fox probably obliterated Crap Gamer.
Yes, he did. Hashtag not a standard 38. Hashtag fake news 11.
Crap Gamer is like, I was like, Smooth. How does it feel to know that everybody's literally given up on the Xbox brand except for you, Colton Dealer,
And he bought.
and Hebot? I mean, like, you
And
don't see-
Xbox No Growl.
Here's the trade-off, though. Colt Dealer and you said who else? It was Colt Dealer and who? Hebot?
Colt Dealer, he bought, and Xbox No
Colt
Growl.
Dealer and himself. I mean, everybody else just left.
Okay, well, I can answer for 2, right? Colt and Dealer, they don't give a shit because they pretty much turned what
Getting them views.
Crap tried to do into something bigger. So they don't give a shit.
Yep.
They're making more views. They're getting more views and making more money than them. So
Smooth,
Oh, crap.
they don't-
Smooth literally said that with so little Xbox fanboys, his channel will boom next gen.
Look, Crap Gamer just figured out the crumb side version of Get Woke, Go Broke, which is flip-flop, view stop.
I don't know, MGB. He
Yeah.
kind of blew up after he flipped.
He was looking at. He's like, okay, you know what?
Most of the guys that flip flopped and then took off are the ones that are trying to push
Hide it.
themselves across as being console neutral or whatever.
Dirty
Yeah.
Most of
neutrals.
Dirty neutral.
I'm like, yo, even I'm like,
Kill Scrap is the titles. That's what Kill
yeah.
Crap.
I'm like, Smooth. Even Mooch isn't even in this. Like, I'm like, it's killing me that 2/5 of my podcast are corporate slaves.
Give it. Hey, when next gen starts, we'll see. They might return back to the side of green.
You never
Oh,
know.
Lord.
So they might. Hell, we might see you on the side of green, and I might.
What's interesting is Jack Move. Other than you, Bond, I'm pretty sure Jack Move is the only other WWP member that's not been in the CSAs. All the other ones have.
Jimmy
Jimmy was on
the
there?
Nah, Jimmy was in there
Jimmy has.
Damn, I forgot about Jimmy being on there.
because he was all about the booty boxes. I think his hashtag was.
yeah.
I think his hashtag was Jimmy be spreading.
hmm
Jimmy.
and
Y'all fools.
And Jack
Jimmy
Move
be
is
spreading.
Jack Move is on the verge of getting on these brackets. You might be the last man standing.
Oh man.
No, he won't be the last man standing. Because remember, you know he's guaranteed to be on the other CSA.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So technically, everybody's
The other.
Well,
the,
we don't talk about that. That doesn't count.
The,
that's non-canon.
the copyright claimed other version. The
Oh,
soon to be
shit.
copyright claimed other version.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that stable? The Revival. You know, the Dead Revival.
I don't know if I'd go as far as to copyright claim it though.
I
You know
like
what's funny? Isn't
take
the
that-
Revival quit?
take that money.
I'm gonna take that.
God.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
We have Colt and Icy. I'm pretty sure that was a landslide.
Even Icy's latest bullshit tweet about how Sony will take notice of Halo Master Chief Collection Steam sales didn't save him from getting pounded into dust.
Dude, I
How
should really was in the
unfortunate.
sunken place. I'm gone. I ain't give a shit about that guy.
Oh,
Yeah, old East. I was telling you before the show started. Old Eastwood got himself in fresh trouble on Twitter this week.
I mean, to be honest, though, Icy and Colt both said some. Let's go talk about Icy because we can talk about Colt in his matchup. Icy was tweeting some wild shit this week,
Some straight dumb shit. more
talking
like it.
about now. So Sony sees what Microsoft's doing now. They're gonna put all their games on PC,
They'd be stupid if they did.
and then Black Baron. Tell me he put up at least a decent fight. Baron can't go down easy in the first round. Come on now.
Interesting. Oh, by the way, previous match, hashtag not a fanboy 34, hashtag porkbagger 16. This was by far the closest match in round one, but Bond, I'm sorry, hashtag Lacklaren 24, hashtag Sued 26.
Damn, Milkrau pulls it out. You know,
Nick and Nick.
if we could find the results of this trial, I'm pretty sure Milgrau would just win.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we've already. Baron can't even beat Sonny Kiss, the wrestler. So what the fuck?
Oh my
He was gonna beat
God.
Lil Growl.
Honestly, this one was actually closer than it had any right to be. This should have been a Milgrow squash, but Baron actually put up a bit of a fight. And I don't understand why, because he really didn't do anything this year.
Years and years of pinup hate. That's all that is.
I mean, he broke a guy's neck.
He got nostalgia hate votes.
He broke a guy's neck. He got legitimately buried by Seventh.
Bro, didn't he?
He jobbed to Jack Swagger.
He has the
He
ultimate
did.
botch that's legend. That's fucking that's like on the internet permanently, where a dude botched the fucking
Tried
moonsault.
to
So they're
pin
looking like, no, he didn't even try to pin. He was sitting there going, guys, what do I do? Everybody's like, pin him, you dick.
And then the dude kicks out. He tries to pin him again.
Dude was in there twitching.
Oh my
Like,
God.
That was brutal. That was hard to watch.
Yeah.
it was, bro. Cause dude went
And he didn't.
directly
And
to
he
the
didn't
back
do
of his head.
anything to try to stop it neither. Dude just
He just let him go right to his back.
let
of
him
his
go.
neck.
Yeah.
That shit was shit.
Apparently
That was worse
AR
than Legion.
Fox is doing a
Remember when
lot
Legion did
better.
that shit? Who?
The guy's name was AR Fox. Apparently he's doing a lot. Who's he wrestling for right now?
Yeah, he got a lot better. He improved a lot since then. It's been a better. He's been working for like Combat Zone Wrestling.
Oh.
Bring back hashtag bring back Brodeo 2020.
How
Yeah, Dragon
how many
Gate,
channels has he
Luch-
closed down?
Yo, Brodeo used to create and delete channels like, oh my goodness.
I think it was that wife of his.
The wife.
I think she'd catch him on YouTube and he'd say, okay, honey, and he'd close the channel and then wait a couple of weeks and open another one.
Oh my God.
Usually going
Somebody's
through that many
whipped.
accounts. Come on, man.
Somebody's whipped.
The last channel I saw, he was like rating vaping units.
Yep.
What the hell?
That was kind of like, it reminded me of when General G suddenly became like the reviewer of phones.
Well, I
You
mean,
guys
that's
remember
not
that?
that's not the most ridiculous thing I've seen somebody rate. There's apparently a YouTuber that fucking reviews dip.
Reviews dip.
Yeah, look up. I think his name is Outlaw on YouTube. He does dip reviews.
It has an earthy aroma with a cinnamon aftertaste. Yeah.
God. So let's get up to
Give it
round
2
two.
oral cancers out of 5.
Oh god.
Africa 9.5, baby.
Oh my God. Let's get on to round two.
I still have that game on my shelf, by the way.
Jeez, it's probably worth $100 now. JTech TV versus Alex. Squash.
Yeah,
J
this is not
Tech
even a
is killing
contest.
Alex. No questions asked.
If Alex may be a PC gaming socialist, but he's not on the level of a PC gaming socialist that Kaktanga is. If he was, this would be a far more even matchup. But yeah, J Tech's gonna buy the shit out of Alex.
Yeah, everybody needs to stay tuned because this will be one of the only times you ever see where JTech comes out a clear winner.
Has anybody ever won the CSAs twice, or
No.
this could be the first time? J Tech
Well,
was the inaugural winner.
Well, see, that's not a tournament though, so he's more like a paper champion.
It's like when Triple
you
H.
said who won it
No,
twice.
it's like when Triple H got the world championship, the world heavyweight championship.
Yeah, he was inaugural.
He was just
That
presented
wasn't
it.
earned though.
It doesn't exactly. He was just presented it. So was J
Yeah,
Tech.
well, technically he did earn it because it was the old time. That's when they discontinued the old belt.
J Tech earned it. There just wasn't any tournament for it. He was presented that award.
It's going to be like 90s era Bulls, man. Hashtag 2-Pete.
Yeah, if it's not a tournament, if you don't win it in a tournament, as far as I'm concerned, it's non-canon.
But I'm saying he's the one that started the tournament. He was the first champion, and then it became who he was the bar. Who's bigger than him and who's worse than him.
I don't know. You can debate it, but what I find more fascinating is this could be the year where we not only not have a Microsoft/Xbox guy in the main event, but no Xbox champion either.
That could be a thing. But yeah, Alex is getting the
Destroyed.
floor wiped with him.
He's gonna get F5 so fucking bad that he'll go through the ring.
Oh my god.
JTech going for gold.
Go
Because
for
he's a grown man who buys the console that he backs.
And he cancels a pre-order whenever a game goes on PC and makes a 9-hour podcast bitching and whining about it.
What happened on the podcast you were on with him?
Was
Big
up?
Cloud. You said you were on his podcast?
Yeah, they were talking to Zaire when I jumped in about something. I think it was about their exclusives. Like, yeah, it was about Sony's future and whether or not they would go the whole streaming aspect. You know, like the whole Microsoft approach. They're talking about it.
So
And
you were on.
Zaire brought up David Jaffe's point, we I brought up too, where he's like, their businesses they evolve. You know what I'm saying? So they probably would go. So
You were on a podcast with JTech, Zaire, and D-Batch.
D-Bash jumped in late because he got triggered by everybody was just laughing. So yeah, he jumped in.
Talk about being the head honcho on a short bus. Fuck.
It was funny. I sat back. Then Post Up jumped in. I was like,
Oh, no, another one. There's another one.
Post
There's another dandy right there.
That sounds like one of those Skype chats where the minute I joined in, everybody would log off.
Isn't Post Up? Isn't he the one that's a flat earther?
yeah, that's
Yo.
the one who believes the Earth is flat. Yeah.
God.
I
Oh,
was like,
Let's just say
damn.
that-
I was
let's
like,
just say the
them,
Earth is paper.
them Japanese planes had large fuel tanks to fly all the way around the world.
man.
Whew.
Does he not know that? Does he not know about this little thing called gravity that shapes the planet into a sphere, basically?
Oh Lord.
I don't think he knows.
I don't know how that theory came into about, but people really believe that shit. So
He probably thinks the moon landing was fake too. It's probably directed by Stanley Kubrick.
oh, I mean, no, it was. He was a Templar.
Freaking Christ.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I can't, man. It's been a hell of a year. Let me tell you.
Dealer versus Hebot.
Honestly, I would say Hebot because Hebot's just fucking weird.
Yeah, Dealer's misgivings of last year may have helped him overcome his previous opponent, but it ain't gonna help him worth a damn here. Hebot just has too much going for him this year.
Agreed.
Nothing
Plus-
beats that fucking stream where his teeth came out. Nothing.
What?
Yeah, he brought that up last week.
Oh yeah.
Do I
You're
need to
so
find the
fucking
video?
British.
Do I need to find the video for you?
Oh please.
Oh, let me find it. Hold
I
on.
think we should have
Let me
that.
present.
Then we should have that video for the championship round. We
Hashtag denture malfunction. Yes.
present him his teeth and his trophy.
I don't think he's gonna make it that far, honestly.
Well, he gonna make it to the final four.
He'll make it to the Final Four, sure, but I don't think he's going to make it to the main event or even the
I'm
championship.
looking at some of his vids, like Xbox fans stop complaining.
Oh God!
That's why y'all have no games.
I mean,
Didn't
JTech and Hebot's going to be an interesting matchup, but I don't think Hebot will be able to withstand the tidal wave.
Yeah, and
I mean-
I'm pretty sure Hebot made a video saying that something to the extent of what was it? Bad gamers or entitled gamers made the Kinect fail.
Something like that. He'd be collecting all these toys and shit.
40-year-old
But if you ask him in another conversation, he'll tell you that the Kinect was a resounding success, one of the greatest selling peripherals ever. And then you say, yeah, but what happened when it hit Xbox One? Oh, bad gamers.
Yep.
Speaking of that Xbox, my sister's a lame sometimes. The only things I really wanted for Christmas and my birthday are an Xbox One controller that's Bluetooth, because I don't have one. I think it'd be I'd like to have one. I mean, I never bought one, even though I like the 360 controller better. And a USB 3 hub that has like 10 ports. So my sister's like, what color would you want? So I just gave her like the standard, like all gray one.
Quick shout out to Ravenflow for sending Black Bond $2.
There you go, Ravenflow. My sister,
He said Hebot is just under Milgrow level. They're bot lords.
Oh God. My sister pulls up an Xbox One pink controller. Yes, they have an all pink one. She's like, just ordered this for you. I was like, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have a feminist female gendered controller. Because remember, Stadia said they're gender neutral. Whatever the hell that means. I didn't know controllers had a gender.
They don't. Last I
All that
checked,
means is you're going to have the same taste in controller color as you do female skin color, son.
Pink?
That's right.
What the? Okay, moving on. Fratanga versus...
You know I'm never going to let you live that down, right, son?
Yep. Fratanga versus Shadow Fox Infinite, and... Whew,
I got a lot to say about this one.
go ahead.
All right. I mean, Shadow Fox may have said some dumb shit, but he's not leading a movement to essentially kill gaming, which is what I was referring to last week when I said these PC gaming socialists are a danger to gaming. For all those in the chat last week questioning why I would say that. These stupid fucks are unknowingly calling for the death of the entire gaming industry with their all games on all platforms bullshit. Because if all games are on all platforms and competition really is based on hardware and features, you can pretty much kiss consoles goodbye, because the PC objectively has better hardware and features than consoles. And these PC gaming socialists know this. That's why I see right through their bullshit claims of being consumer advocates. That's just a smokescreen. They don't want a fucking thing to do with consumer advocacy. All they want is for consoles to go away so they can feel validated and justified in their master race mentality and preference of plastic. That's all it fucking is. That's why I think PC fanboys like these are worse than console fanboys that they regularly mock, because they should fucking know better.
They should, but they don't.
Of course not.
I have no rebuttal other than Shadow Fox Infinite 4 hours ago saying the Wii U had plenty of first and third party games and never had any real droughts.
What? What?
It should come back on.
I
was hitting the page up, page down buttons. I forgot those are my stream buttons.
It's refreshing.
It's back on.
We are back on. Yes, we're back.
We apologize in this momentary loss of Black Bond's common sense. Thank you.
Fratanga flagged the stream.
Anyway, as I was saying before Black Bond so rudely interrupted me with his PC ineptitude, what we think of as traditional console gaming is going away no matter what they say. Technology is leading it that way. That's what I said 10 years ago. The mistake that they're making is in thinking that there's going to be no effect on PC gaming either down the long run, because what they currently think of as PC gaming as technology advances will change too.
Most of them pretty much consider PC gaming as either Steam or GOG. and it's pretty much Steam.
Nobody
Right, but
considers
they
PC
also
gaming
think
as
of
GOG.
boosting their RAM, tricking out their unit, getting a more powerful graphics card. Eventually, all that's going to go away too.
Mm. And then there's going to be pretty much what? Made basically one game in town when it comes to the hardware, and then you just have a bunch of, I guess, I don't want to say streaming services, but I guess online digital platforms like Steam, GOG, probably something from Sony, Microsoft, all those.
Might be 20 years from now, but eventually there won't be any need for any kind of upgrading of hardware, because eventually it'll all boil down to being a set-top box type situation.
You got these people in the chat basically saying, no, it won't, bro. PC's not going anywhere. Yeah, in 20 years, hopefully I will be dead too.
Just watch.
But one PC gaming socialist argument I wanted to address is that they always say that games that are exclusive to one platform supposedly limit sales when compared to games that are multi-plats. A mere 5-minute Google search will tell you that this argument is bullshit cubed. Yes, the super big name multi-plats that appeal to the casuals and even non-gamers will outsell exclusives. You know, your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, sports games like Madden, your Destinies to a lesser extent. You get the idea. However, there are plenty of cases where exclusive games outsell multi-plats. And I've got numbers to prove it. I mean, Super Mario Odyssey, Switch exclusive, sold nearly 16 million copies worldwide. God of War, PS4 exclusive, over 10 million worldwide. Spider-Man, PS4 exclusive, over 13 million worldwide. Now let's look at some multi-plats.
Horizon sold 10 million too.
Let's look at some multi-plats. Resident Evil 7, latest critically acclaimed, chronologically numbered game in a long-running and celebrated franchise. Take a wild guess how many units it sold.
I don't know.
On just under 7 million worldwide on all platforms combined. Cuphead just recently passed the 5 million mark worldwide on 3 separate platforms. Far Cry 5, it might be a slightly bad example, seeing as how the only real revered game in the series is Far Cry 3, but I've seen articles where Far Cry 5 was said to be one of Ubisoft's fastest selling games, yet it only sold a little over 5 million worldwide on 3 separate platforms. I mean, more of the story is that being multi-platform doesn't guarantee you shit in sales. So, yeah, that's another PC gaming socialist argument that's been effectively destroyed.
I'll give you another good example too. All you have to do is go back to 1983. You had the Intellivision, you had the ColecoVision, you had the Atari 2600, you had the 5200. Guess what? With the exception of the 5200, because it didn't have much of a library, you could get, for example, Donkey Kong on Intellivision, 2600, and ColecoVision. You could get Venture, which was considered a big game back then. You could get it on all 3. There was multiple big selling games as far as popular arcade titles, and they were all available on the same 3 systems. And so parents would go walking into the store. They didn't know which system to buy. They didn't know that the ColecoVision was way better graphically than the 2600. They looked at price, and by that time prices were dropping, so there wasn't that much of an advantage there. Then when you add in the fact that both the Intellivision and the ColecoVision had 2600 adapters that you could buy to play all the 2600 games on them, it just got to the point where no one knew what to buy, and so they didn't buy.
Too many
But
choices.
7th, those times don't exist in PC gaming socialists. Remember,
Yeah, that never happened.
apparently exclusives are a long outdated business practice that has no place in today's gaming culture. Is that why the PS4 and Switch, the platforms that have the exclusives, are completely destroying the Xbox One, the platform that doesn't?
Yeah, I can't imagine why.
And I love how these PC gaming socialists cry about exclusives being anti-consumer, but
They have the
last I
most
checked-
exclusives.
Last time I checked, the PC has more exclusives than all the platforms put together. I mean, is Disco Elysium anti-consumer? Is MechWarrior 5 anti-consumer?
Yes, because it's on the Epic Games
Oh
Store.
yeah, it's on the. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's on the you can't win with these people.
Oh my god.
$5 from I'm a Gamer Guy, Black Bond.
Oh, what's he saying?
That's funny.
Appreciate that. The only studio that prospers as multiplat is Rockstar. Rockstar,
That's
yeah,
not entirely true.
yeah, they've sold GTA more times than God knows what.
And let's not even get into console bundling. I mean, look at Mario Kart on the Wii as an example. Sold over 40 million units.
Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
But people don't buy games. People don't buy consoles for games. Wii Sports was
Okay.
what everybody. People bought the Wii for Wii Sports, not for Twilight Princess.
Yeah, because geriatrics wanted to bowl without being able to get up out of their wheelchairs.
It was
That's why
something.
that sold.
It was
Yeah,
new and
pretty
it was
much.
fun though. The Wii was the best pussy magnet in college. I'm sorry. You got that. You trying to play some bowling?
Wait, Bon. I thought you didn't like girls that were into gaming.
But
Whoa.
I don't. But they don't have to be around for more than a couple nights. I'm
Yeah,
not
just
saying I'm
because
trying
they
to.
were in.
Yeah, not trying
That
to
doesn't
date
necessarily
them.
mean they were into gaming though. They were just into bowling.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty.
yeah,
Yeah, most
video
of.
game bowling. Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
right.
saying most of the people that bought the Wii weren't even gamers.
That's
that
true.
and that Wii Fit shit.
Yep. They were just
mean,
into.
once-
They were just into the bowling thing.
They could
Yeah,
do their
once-
aerobics.
Once they did the fucking Wii Sports and all that shit for like 15 minutes at parties, pretty much became a glorified paperweight.
Yeah, and went in the closet. That's why its sales tanked starting in around 2000.
And it's down.
I'm done.
Are we gonna have to take your executive privileges away?
I'm done. I'm done
Oh,
messing with
jeez.
the keyboard.
Oh shit.
I keep
All right,
hitting
so
the
I
page
have
up,
set
page
forth
out,
a
but
mandate. Black Bond is not allowed to touch his keyboard for the rest of the show.
Maybe I'll get a stream deck. Maybe that's the solution.
If my broke ass can afford one, so can you.
Yeah. I could be like Jack Move, hit it up with them donations.
This is probably the CSAs with the most technical issues.
These aren't even technical issues. These are just
Technical
dumb. These are
difficulties.
just dumbass
Oh,
difficulties.
for the love of God, can they spare us with this shit? Fast and Furious 9 trailer coming in January. How about just end the fucking
This
series?
is the ending. They're moving towards
I
the
didn't
ending.
even like Fast and Furious 1.
But
Well, I hate you. Period. How about that?
Big Cloud, Big Cloud, they are moving towards the end. There's only gonna be 2 more movies left.
Oh, it's gonna be
two
two
more.
more after this.
No,
Oh,
one
wow.
more after this.
Oh, so what? Hobbs and Shaw is gonna be like?
No, they're ending. It's all done.
My God, like it feels like disrespect at this point for Paul Walker on some real shit.
Yeah, The
Oh,
Rock
that's
killed it.
He really did. Like, why the fuck does he have a spinoff?
Because The Rock is the highest grossing man in Hollywood.
He makes money.
And to all you dumbasses-
hold
all
on,
you-
it's not dead yet. There's a catch. Fast 9 comes out May 2020. They're
He
ending
gets
it.
over $1 billion.
They're
Yo.
ending it at Fast 10 in 2021. But I'm seeing an untitled female-centered film
Oh
be
my
announced.
God.
God.
to be announced.
Oh.
That'll be the nail in the already buried coffin. Yes.
So wait, who was the female version going to be dedicated to? Michelle
don't know.
Rodriguez?
It's
The
starting.
Fast and
It's
the
starting.
Fast and the Feminists.
Oh God.
No, what's up?
The
Who's
Fast
dedicated?
and the Feminists.
I don't get it. 'cause
It
they
is-
gotta give. They need to have a female character for that shit. So who's going to be the female?
I
like,
don't know. It
role?
is being screenwritten by 2 women though.
Get
Oh,
woke,
no.
clutch chokes. Yes,
Listen,
sir.
after that garbage, what was that shit called? That Charlie's Angel piece of shit that came out.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
called Charlie's Angels. That's what.
Let me tell you something. I was
Yeah.
forced to watch that shit. One with a friend.
Oh.
She forced me to watch that shit.
Did you know when
I
that movie
immediately-
makes the ones that came out in the 2000s with Drew Barrymore
No.
and shit look good?
You're
Yeah,
gonna love
exactly.
that shit.
Bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this shit though, Seven. I'm gonna tell everybody in the chat. Y'all gonna love this shit. So she forced me to watch it. She's like, "No, we always see what you want to see." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. We'll go see this shitty movie." I should have watched this movie. Tell me why halfway through she gets up and tells us both to leave.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
She wanted to leave because she said it just insults her because it's that bad. I'm like, yeah,
Yo,
Oh,
this.
but the director says it's only men there.
yeah, it's only men. I'm like, motherfucker, I went to go watch this piece of shit. It ain't the men. Nah, the movie sucks.
Yo, this
You
is
can say what you
happening.
want about Cameron Diaz and fucking, what was it, Lucy Liu and Drew
Drew
Barrymore,
Barrymore.
right? But here's the thing: at least they were entertaining with their fucking performances. This shit ain't entertaining. It's
Exactly. You had Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, all skimpy and shit. This one, you have freaking Kristen Stewart cosplaying as Muff the Magic fucking Butch.
And
Guy.
who the fuck wants to see Kristen Stewart in 2019 after that shit with
Nobody.
Twilight? Get the fuck out of
Yo, this is actually happening. Vin Diesel says a female Fast and Furious spinoff is coming.
Well, Vin, you can kiss my ass. I will not be supporting that shit. That's why.
Where's the all black or all trans Fast and Furious at?
Yeah, you know what
Here you go. You giving them ideas. You already fucked.
you
up,
know
see?
what you know what would be a funny movie? If they did the female Fast and Furious and The Rock was the villain and The Rock was just throwing these hoes around like the Terminator.
Well, first of all, it's already getting to the realm of just unrealistic to the max.
He's like the
how
Black
fuck-
Superman.
Like,
You know that
I'm
you know
Black
that movie-
Superman. How the fuck are you Black Superman? Oh, because your spine got programmed? What the fuck? His damn
Well,
eyes.
you know,
see-
they'll be able to make up in box office for the quality because the movie's only going to be 15 minutes long. Because
Facts.
the first time they hit a corner, they're all going to be looking at their phone and drive off a fucking cliff.
Oh god.
You know what's also gonna be funny? I guarantee. Yeah, we can bet on this too. I don't know if y'all want to bet, but I'm guarantee you that Charlize Theron's probably gonna join the quote unquote family.
Oh my God.
Look, let's not lie though. Some of the like the first 2 and 3 Fast and maybe the first 4 to 5 were pretty good movies.
I would say the first 2 were dope for the like with the main cast.
Yeah.
I would say Tokyo Drift was sick for being like different and being its own thing. That's what I liked about Tokyo Drift. It wasn't trying to act like a tie-in. It was being its own shit. I like that. So Tokyo
Yeah.
Drift was sick.
Yeah, but
Fast and
Theron was the
Furious.
bomb in Hancock, yo.
Oh God.
And why is every dude in that franchise bald?
Oh, this is where it's gonna get fucked up too. Y'all might hate this. Y'all might love it. Y'all know the dude, right? The white dude, Tokyo Drift, right? He's gonna be joining the cast now, more than likely permanent into for the last 2 movies.
Is Tyrese gonna keep crying on Twitter?
I just want my baby. Shit.
The Rock, he messed everything up. Meanwhile,
The Rock destroyed our family.
Vin Diesel,
Watch
who
him be
owns
the
the
heel.
franchise, is taking it to the bank.
I mean, they did every possible storyline. It's like betrayal, right? Even
No,
though it wasn't a full
no.
betrayal.
You know what they haven't done?
What's up?
Cars in space.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Cars in space.
Why the hell would they go cars in space?
Because they got to keep up with Sharknado.
Oh god.
No, it's fucking funny. They had Ronda Rousey in there after whooped the first time.
Oh
So,
man. What
God, I don't
round are
know.
we on? Are we on Colt versus Milgrau? Because
I also read that Vin Diesel was going to try to use all this to squeeze one more Riddick movie out of there.
Riddick is fine. I would take a Riddick movie over Fast and Furious. The reason why I would take Riddick because it's not the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something
Right.
new. But fucking Christ, Fast and Furious has been drained. Like he had that fucking like listen when they pulled out this fucking like Superman like fucking Mustang that he was driving in the latest one. I was like, oh, I'm done. This fucking car is literally fucking like directing missiles and shit. Like, come on, stop. I don't
Man,
like it.
I would watch a sequel to his Witch Hunter movie before I'd watch another Fast and Furious.
Yeah, it's not in it like that anymore. Even though I will probably watch it, 'cause, you know, they always get us with these trailers. I tell you what, I am hyped to see, though. I don't know if y'all saw the trailer for it, the new James Bond movie. I want to see that, though.
I've heard. I hope it's good because I've heard nothing but bad things from it. The trailer
not
looks
looking
dope. The trailer looks
if
dope
you look
though.
at the yeah, have you seen Daniel's like body language, like in his face, like when he's doing the lines? It looks like he don't even want to be there on some real shit. It's like $20 million was thrown my way. Fuck it, I'll do it. This the last one. This better be the last one.
I'm hearing it's gonna be the wokest woke shit that ever woke.
That's what I'm hearing. But
So that means that
hopefully
he's
it'll be
probably
good.
quote unquote gonna die. And if that's
No,
the
he
case,
can't die.
he can kill
No,
me.
he just loses his 007 status to like a
woman.
black female.
A black female, yeah.
So you're saying like he'll have like a Captain America moment? He'll give his quote unquote title right to a woman.
Yep.
He'll give her his Walter P38 and you know his prophylactics.
Yeah. The story doesn't make no fucking sense though. First of all, now I think about it though, because the chick that he damn near died for, right, in the latest one, How you mean tell me she's now hiding secrets? Since when? I thought they were opened up all their secrets at the end. So I don't know.
Everybody has more secrets.
Maybe that's what costs him his 007 status.
Probably. I don't know. I thought Casino Royale was brilliant. That was like the
I mean, the way they make it sounds like it's going to go over about as well as Men in Black International.
Oh god.
You know what's crazy about movies now? Since Disney owns so much, there's like a new Netflix movie with Scarlett Johansson, the guy that plays Kylo Ren, and just like Men in Black just like Men in Black International had Helmsworth and the girl from Ragnarok. They both played in Ragnarok. I'm like, damn, they're just using the same actors for all these movies.
Yo, there was this interview with Oscar Isaacs, the dude that plays Poe in the new Star Wars, and he was asked if Disney Plus had a streaming show that would continue his character arc, would he star it? He said basically his answer was fuck no.
Yeah, he said, and I quote, "I'm cashing in my chips."
Damn. I'm sorry, that was like the most ridiculous thing in The Last Jedi when Poe was trying to do something and the freaking general whatever just like this fake mutiny. I'm like, yo, all you had to do was explain Poe your plan and none of that would have ever happened. But I'm sorry, girl power, only women can be privy to the plan. So you have all these soldiers thinking they're just incompetent idiots.
The worst plot hole in that fucking movie was with Luke himself. This motherfucker did the Matrix, dodging the damn lightsaber. But plus, he gave what's the name, that fucking necklace, and it disappeared. I'm like, wait, I don't get it. Since when can you transfer matter?
Yeah, or arcing lasers in space.
I don't get it. Like, fuck, you got Yoda as a Force ghost. Is he a Force god now?
Yeah, putting gravity on blaster fire like it's fucking cannonballs.
And the one thing that always bothered me is in the very beginning on the bombing run, he just opened the bomb hatch, didn't get sucked out into space, but the bombs just fell.
And they tried to explain it by saying the bombs are magnetic. Well, if the bombs are magnetic, why don't they fly towards it with the bomb bay doors facing the ship? So they just open the doors, and instead of having to fly over the ship, they can hit it from the front.
Even if they were magnetic, they would have just remained stuck to the ship dropping them.
Or how about this? Whoever wrote it obviously doesn't understand the concept of fourth dimensional space or even three-dimensional space, because the whole movie, you have one ship chasing behind another ship when all they would need to do is send a few fighters light speed, a couple of light years ahead of them, and then turn around and blast them from the front and get them caught in a crossfire.
Do we even need to bring up the fact that they killed off probably their most interesting plot device in the new movies, right? Which was Snoke. They killed him off in the most anticlimactic way I've ever seen. It's like, okay, you're so powerful, you're playing games with fucking, what's her name, Ren, when she's trying to call the lightsaber, but you don't see this fucking lightsaber that's conveniently right next to you.
No fucking shit. Oh, I see his every intent. Apparently,
like, sure you do, motherfucker. You don't see no.
Yo, when he died, I was like, shit's about to get real because he's about to like resurrect himself with some crazy power, and the real fight's gonna begin. And then he's dead. Like, wait, he's dead?
Rumor has it that in Rise of Skywalker, it's going to turn out that he was a mind-controlled clone of Palpatine. Palpatine went searching for some real powerful Dark Force user in the Outer Realms or whatever, and found the original Snoke, killed him, and then started making like clones of him to send him out for various things, and he could control them with his brain and shit.
But here's the funny part about that. Why the fuck would he do that instead of just cloning himself?
That's the
plot they don't have.
Like he did in the expanded universe.
Exactly.
He himself.
They're talking about doing the next trilogy, about to be Knights of the Old Republic, but they're going to make Revan female.
Yeah, this last Star Wars movie
did the lightning.
I wish they had based it on the expanded universe so we could have Mara Jade and shit.
Yep.
That's the thing. They retcon the expanded universe. They retcon the expanded universe, yet they're taking so much influence from it.
But you know what's funny? The CEO of Star Wars is saying we don't have much material to work with.
Bullshit!
They have like infinite material to adapt and work with.
Hell, no Star
Killer. You have, you retcon.
Yeah, throw Star Killer in the fucking mix, or fucking Cadis or Cadis.
I mean, Respawn Entertainment didn't have a problem thinking up anything new.
yeah, they made Cal Cadis. Cal Cadis is a good, well-rounded character. I mean,
The-
Yeah, and they've made that game canon, by the way. I might add.
The Mandalorian didn't have any problem making something new.
Darth Crate Master Race.
Inquisitors. I mean, what the hell? You got plenty of material.
Yeah,
Bounty
Star Wars
Hunter.
episode Star Wars Episode 8 should have been called Star Wars Episode 8: The Contrary Subversion.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, they have fucking.
And we'll never get to see Grandmaster Luke. When at the end of that movie, I was like, "Oh, here it comes!" Like, Luke is about to start force throwing AT-ATs across this battlefield. Nope, nothing.
He does one thing. He's halfway across the universe, projecting himself to another fucking planet, disappears, and that's it.
And you know what's funny?
Well, there was an interview with Mark Hamill where he was talking when he first read the script for Episode 7, and that he got to the part where in the snow where the lightsaber was starting to shake, and he thought, okay, here's where I come in, and then it goes to Rey, and he's like, what?
Yeah.
And he was like legit pissed off when he found out that he had worked out for 2 weeks or however long it was to lose all this weight to show up ready to do some action scenes, and it was literally just turning around and taking his hood off.
You know what's also the biggest plot hole? It doesn't explain at all how Rey or Ren are this fucking powerful. For example,
Ren's been trained, so that's
Ren is
Kylo Ren's makes sense because Kylo Ren's been meditating and focused on his anger, right?
and
That
he's
makes
been
sense,
trained
but-
by Luke and Snoke.
Oh, you
Yeah.
watch. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how right now.
For
They're
Rey?
not gonna. They're gonna make Rey related to a Sith.
I'm thinking
Like she's gonna
I've
be
been thinking
Palpatine's
that.
granddaughter or some shit.
Yeah,
You
I've
watch.
been thinking something shit like that because like they showed, remember they showed that trailer before where she had that floating lightsaber and then
Yeah,
they got to the road. But I'm thinking at the same time, remember in the latest one, she stated that her parents were nothing but like filthy traitors. So I don't know. I don't know what.
Kylo Ren said that.
Yeah,
but
they're nobody.
she knew that they were nobody because remember she had read her mind, or she was able to see when she went to that place.
Well, her parents were nobodies. That doesn't mean that her grandparents were nobodies.
Ah, okay. You should go on.
Yo,
deep into
that
the family tree.
movie did nothing to expand the lore at all.
It
Absolutely
made more
nothing.
questions than answers. That was the fucked up part.
Ryan, I'll tell you exactly how Rey's so powerful. 2 words: Mary Sue.
Mary Sue.
Oh, let's get to this
She's
cult.
female. That's all you need to know.
Let's get to this cult Milground matchup so we can wrap this up.
Yeah. Star Wars can go on forever. That shit's
Yep.
it's
No-
so fucked up.
Milground versus Colt.
This is a really tough matchup that can go either way. Literally up until today, I would have gone with Milgrow because Colt trying to pass off that bullshit study doesn't beat Milgrow selling a plastic preference-fueled xenophobic t-shirt. Now, though, I'm not so sure because Colt's been putting in some work on Twitter this past week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a coin toss at this point. It's gonna be like a two-face toss, like you live, you die type of moment, like heads
Yeah,
and
when
tails.
you know when you fuck up so bad that a writer for Kotaku owns your ass on Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the finals.
I don't know about
Wait,
finals, but-
a writer from Kotaku called Code Out?
yeah, Jason Schreier.
Oh well, fuck, Chris.
I mean, with the CSAs, as we all know, it's not necessarily about the severity of the feats, but so much as it is the timing of the feats.
Pretty
You know
much.
the
that's
fucked
true,
up part?
too.
I've
That
been
is
calling
true.
that man Jason Schreier. Everybody calls him Schreier. I was like, what? Goddamn. Everybody, that's a fucked up part.
Jason
Bro.
fucking Clown is what his name should be.
I just don't like the fucker. He's like, oh, you guys are bitches because you guys, don't want these.
The only
companies to do what
decent
they
thing that
want.
he's ever done was the expose that he did on what happened to Anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, he and fucking David Jaffe can go right into a chipper, as far as I'm concerned.
Bro, Milgrow's Instagram.
Oh, he has an Instagram?
Yes.
Oh, no. Link that to me in the fucking Discord.
This
God
is
only
bad.
knows what's
See
going to be in.
this.
What horrors will be found within.
Oh, my God.
It's not looking
I'm,
good.
I'm bracing my anus for this.
Oof. Oh my god.
And that shit, I don't know. But I would say, like I said,
It's going to be
a flip of
close.
a talk. It's really
gonna
going to
be close.
be. Ugh, it's Fuck.
And
I
the thing
mean-
of it is, Milgrow doesn't have to really do a goddamn thing to stay right there.
I mean,
Yeah.
not only did Colt post that dumb shit, regarding the whole PS5 not, the PS5 exclusives not being on PS4, but he also just
Yeah.
tweeted today. He asked a question if PS4 Slims output streaming services like Disney Plus and Netflix to 4K resolution like the Xbox One S and X's do. And Hard 8 fucking roasted his ass by saying it doesn't matter because if he had a 4K smart TV, there's an app that would be able to do that without any of the console.
This is true.
And fucking Smokey Dog roasted his ass by said, and he said something to the extent of, "Why are you wondering about this shit? Why are you wasting your time wondering this shit when you should be on Crackdown 3?"
Smoky Dog for the win.
Smokey Dog is wild.
He needs to be here, man. Too bad he has a job now.
Now.
We missed the boat on that one.
That's been like your main well, that's been like your birthday wish you've been wanting. You'd be like, I want Smokey Dog on one episode of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Never happened though, yeah. It would be crazy if you got on here.
He'd be
That would be
getting,
amazing.
this shit is funny when he be talking politics, these idiots.
Yeah, this is.
Well,
like
we
I
got
said,
that
this
shit
is-
going on now, but that's another.
If he gets enough of his fan base asking him why he ain't on it, he'll show up on it. I've been asked every year since this thing started why I wasn't on it. My answer's always been the same. Because Black Bond didn't ask me.
Yep.
Bullshit. I doubt it.
Lies.
Lies and
Lies.
Decepticons.
$2 more from Ravenflow.
Let your guard down, and Mill swoops in for the intercept.
interception.
Jeez.
Like I said, this is probably the toughest match so far. I feel like Milgrow should win, but I think Colt's latest bit of dumbassery will put him over. So I'm going with Colt by a cunt hair. But like I said, this could go either way.
Colt by a cunt here. Damn.
Colt's winning unless something new updates from this trial happen.
Unless fucking Mill gets sued again.
Yeah, somebody needs to get on that. Somebody needs to find out whether or not he appealed, whether or not he got his fucking followers and fan base to pay his legal fees, something.
Listen,
Milgrow has the quality, but Colt Eastwood has the quantity. He's hitting with new shit
Exactly.
every day.
Exactly.
Colt drops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Colt gets my vote for this one.
Oh god.
Damn, he said he
I
made
gotta
a
take
last
Colt,
minute
too.
push. Damn, everybody's all in with Colt. That's crazy. Damn.
Yeah, he's been putting in work this past week on
I
Twitter.
haven't followed anything he's done. That's the fucked up part. Like I've been seeing some shit, and I've been told some shit, but I haven't followed it. I just know Mill has been fucked up though with that T-shirt.
Mill's been fucked up.
Mm-mm.
He's
I'm
got
go-
that
Is this-
second
is
quarter
this-
surge going.
Now I'm hearing like contradictory things. Is this whole thing about PS5 exclusives, people bitching about them not being on PS4? Is this actually a real thing? Like,
Here's the
what's
thing,
going on?
nobody's bitching about them being on it. It's just these dudes want, you know what I'm saying? They want Sony to have PS5 games on PS4. The reason why they want it because they the Xbox streamers are like, well, it makes no sense for Sony to ignore the quote unquote.
No, it's not that
people
they
who
really
invested.
It's not that they really want them on there. They're pointing it out that they don't exist to try to give positive credit to Microsoft because Microsoft has stated that there will be an Xbox One version of Halo Infinite.
Yeah, one
So
game.
they're pretending to care about PS4 owners by pointing out that Sony's not doing the same thing with their exclusives. That's what they're trying to do.
So wait a minute. Wait, hold up. So you mean to tell me that in order to play a next-gen game, I have to buy a next-gen console? The fuck kind of anti-consumer bullshit is that?
Yep.
Motherfucker, I spent $400 on a console I have now for 7 years, so that console should be able to play the new console games, god damn it.
It's crazy.
Like I said before, the only series that Sony has ever done that with, where the previous generation gets a version, is MLB. That's it.
I mean, you had Breath of the Wild on Switch and Wii U, but that's one game. Again, it's not like the entire exclusive lineup.
Yeah, but even then, I think with those, It was more that the game was originally made for Wii U and they upported it to Switch because they knew that's where the sales would be.
Like what fucking planet am I on when people are calling for the new platform to get undercut so that these games can be put on an obsolete platform?
Broke
Can
people.
we just go back to the late 80s, early 90s where gaming and gamers actually made sense? Please?
Please. God.
Can we go back to a time where the market was predominantly dominated by exclusives rather than multiplats? That'd be nice.
Would be. All right, boys. My Eagles are about to come on. We got anything else we need to discuss?
Do we need to go back through them and confirm who everyone is voting for?
I'd
J-Tech.
say so, yeah.
I got J-Tech over Alex.
Yep. Agreed.
I got Heba over Dealer.
Same.
I got Fratanga over Shadow Fox.
No complaints there.
I got Colt over Milgrow. Pending
There we go.
trials.
Yep.
Pending court appeals.
Penny Court. Yeah, mine's J-Tech, Hebot, Fratanga, and Colt Eastwood.
Yep, same here.
Think we're all in agreement then. All right, people, you know what to do. Vote the final four. Vote your hashtags. And we will see you next Monday. Or hold on, what is next Monday?
Hashtag appeal.
Next tag appeal. Next Monday is the 16th.
That's a good date.
Man, no run-in? No WWP run-in? What's going on?
Oh, after they watch this episode, I'm sure they'll get in the next episode.
Pretty much everybody killed it.
Well, round 3 would be good because it would be shorter round aside from the championship matchup.
Yeah,
Damn.
it always gets shorter. It starts out big and then it gets shorter. But this
That's
year-
actually a good hashtag for Baron. Hashtag chair shots.
Hashtag Black Benoit.
Black Benoit.
Hashtag
Wow.
Ouch.
Black Benoit. If I made a creator wrestler, I might call him that.
Yeah, because the run-in, last year's run-in is what drew the ratings.
You know what's pretty,
Hashtag D-Lo Baron.
you know what's pretty crazy? Benoit
Hashtag
has a
Marcelo.
son, Benoit has a son that
he's
wants to
wrestling.
wrestle,
Yeah.
but WWE won't hire him because of his name.
Yeah, he might
Damn.
go to he might go to AEW. We're
But what's
talking about-
crazy is, yeah, what his dad did was wrong, but his son didn't do that. Can't
Exactly.
penalize his son for that.
It's the last name. It's the Benoit name, and I'm guessing they're like, oh well, if he's going to join, he probably wants his son. He wants that last name. But didn't Chris Benoit get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame?
No,
No, he didn't.
he
They're gonna
never will.
they're gonna stay as far away from that as possible.
Oh, so he did. Oh, I heard reports that he was going to get inducted. Okay,
No.
well, fuck.
No chance in hell that's ever gonna happen.
Which is
Let's
pretty.
because let's
is-
be real here. Despite that fucked up situation, he is the pioneer of like technical wrestling.
Wonderful. But what's crazy is we didn't know about all that CTE and brain stuff back then until, this is like before
Yeah, it's after
football
the
and
shit.
stuff.
It's
But
yeah,
now that
it's
we
after-
know, they're still
okay.
not touching it, which is crazy.
He's
Yeah.
the boy who lived.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
think
I
he
didn't
could
even
touch
know he had a son from a previous marriage.
I didn't
Oh
either.
God, I'm
Yeah.
seeing an article. Meet Marvel's first transgender hero, 12-year-old Mighty Rebecca.
Nah.
Ugh.
Nah.
Yeah. I can.
Yeah, he'll be all right. I can see him. He'll definitely be wrestling. Just won't be. He'll be in AEW more than likely.
I could see him succeeding there.
because Luke Harper left WWE and Sin Cara, they're gone.
Yep.
The Ascension did too, but nobody cares about them.
These are those fan-made hero projects. These aren't really made by Marvel. These are those fan submissions, Exposure.
Oh, okay.
Where people, it's like, make a hero project and you can like submit your own characters and stuff. But these aren't actually into publications.
Okay. I
Yeah.
got it from advocate.com, if that means anything.
So the Ascension is out. So does that mean that okay? So we got
I'm
one.
surprised
we got one
they
more
didn't go.
left. That's
I'm
the
surprised they didn't go
revival.
back to NXT.
No, they
No.
just got flat out
They
released.
said fuck it. They got fucked. Oh yeah, they got released. Yeah. I heard.
Yep. They got cut.
Oh, that's just one less children's book we'll have to worry about cross-dressers reading to our children at the library.
Yeah, that's wild.
Hey, you know damn well you gonna spend $6,000 on that damn Fiend belt. Stop trying.
7 after taxes.
Oh yeah, it's like 7,000 because it's like 6.5, right? Yeah, it's like $7,000.
All right, boys, it's time to wrap it up. My Eagles are on. We're 5-7. We need to win. We need to win out.
The ascension descended.
Facts.
This. You could
Sorry.
say 7th. They went on a downward incline.
Yes. Downward incline.
Hopefully our audio sounded all right.
We'll
time
find out. If
Yeah,
not,
hopefully no more Darth 7th.
Nah,
if not,
there wasn't any more.
we'll have to raise it even more. My eardrums will blow out. All right, everybody. We'll catch you next week. Take it easy.
Later, guys.
Later.
And I can actually officially end it by touching my keyboard.